Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey,
now we'll see what this offense can do as they'll get their first shot here with less than a minute gone by in the first quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Here's Barkley. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression. We have a developing situation here following the interception. A golden chance for points as the offense is back out there with a first and goal to go. They run with Thomas. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Punching it in from a yard away. Now Barkley. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Operating from the gun, Barkley. That pass complete to Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Again, he finds Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely, 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Back to throw again. Forced out to his left. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 15. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Ballard. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. It's Weaver. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on third down. Rankin. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 8 yards out. Okay, time to hop back into this one. It's a red zone alert with a 1st and 10 upcoming down at the 13-yard line. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Back to throw. Barkley. Touchdown, Giants! A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. We drop you back into the action in a one-score game. This defense needs to get a stop. They need to get the ball back to their offense and get down and score. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
And the Jaguars are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Castro. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Well, remember now, no overtime in the preseason, but where the score is at now, overtime would be unlikely. If these guys can put it in the end zone here, they'd be looking pretty good.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 3 yards out.
And the Jaguars have taken a fourth-quarter lead. There was no... The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on
Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Giants.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got... Scoreless game, well, may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Hawkins. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Back to throw. Hawkins. Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now from way back there after the sack, it's 3rd and goal, a long 3rd and goal. On the completion, this is Carey. And a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that to come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Hawkins. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. Well, that's one way. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. They run it again with Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Looking to throw. Hawkins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Hawkins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Turnover forces this defensive unit to scramble to get back out there, as now they get the unenviable task of defending a 1st and goal situation. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Williams will try again. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking to throw. Hawkins. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones trying to lay one up deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. They'll look to throw again.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Here we go on fourth down. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the drive stays in motion with a nice. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, hard to argue with that being their best drive. A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. From the gun on third down, Camp. Trying to hit that. He will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. Throwing on first down, Barkley. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Barkley to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week one, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
They'll try and run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touch. The margin for error for this defense is slim because a field goal would change the complexion of this game. Can they get the stop they need? Now he dumps this off over the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. To throw on second down, Camp. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, Camp. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So a field goal on this drive could settle things. Remember, no overtime in the preseason, though a tie now seems hardly likely. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. On the ground, it's Thomas. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Barkley. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Dorsey. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This is Thomas. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And they're going to speed things up here. On third down. Dorsey. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should... Only 2 timeouts at the defense's disposal, and it's doubtful that's going to be enough for him to get the ball back as we'll head back in for the final moments of this one. Back to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Room here to run. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Costly there. You wipe out the first down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Looking to throw on second down. Camp. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
From the gun on third down. Camp. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Operating from the gun, Camp. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Houston Texans.
Now we'll see what this offense can do as they'll get their first shot here with less than a minute gone by in the first quarter. Now Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Page. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Throwing Jones. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And some room to work. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one 28 yards on the ground. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to have it. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. We're scoreless after 1. To throw on 2nd down. Caps. And his throw's going to be incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit long.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. And his kick here is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. To throw on third down, Caps. And he finds a man on a crossing route.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down.
Looking to throw. Caps. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Back to throw. Caps. And he'll just get rid of it. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Off play action. Jones rolling to his right. That's complete to Slayton.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one covers 24. Yards. It's a first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Down at the 25.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jones steps away. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th. third down. Caps. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Dameon Pierce.
We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? On third down, they're going to run for it here.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Let's drop you back in the action here. Football in the red zone. They're looking for a touchdown, but right now the focus is getting 7 yards on third down. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our fourth quarter tie. That's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. Well, this one's getting good now. Fourth quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants. We drop you back in. Ball game tied. The defense with their backs against the wall. The football already in plus territory. Can they find a way to get the stop?
On first and 10, it's Carter.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kick.
And this is going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make. And
it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick 6. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they're moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Yeah, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll look to throw here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one caught by Carter.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Now keep in mind, no overtime in the preseason, so without getting ahead of ourselves, we'll likely see a two-point try should they get this in the end zone.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Steps away to his left. Dances by him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.